I think what we find is quite often we're time poor, and we're no different as recruiters. We're very time poor, and if I look at it from I guess an advertising perspective, that's the first step. So quite often, I mean, I'm all over adverts. I want to know who's recruiting, obviously. So I would look at adverts as a recruiter regularly, and quite often we will see an advert come up. It'll be, it won't say who's advertising. It'll say nothing about salaries, and it will literally have three bullet points, which will be what you're going to do and what qualification you need. Now, put yourself in a very, driven, motivated accountant's feet. Are you going to apply for that advert? Have you just spent $350 on a Seek advert that you didn't need to spend because no one and the quality that you want to hire is going to realistically apply to that advert? So, recruiting recruiters is harder than recruiting accountants. It's hard to believe, but it is. It's a very hard industry. And we recently opened an office in Christchurch, and we wanted to grow. So we looked at our own adverts. We were like, well, are we really projecting what we're like? Are we going to really bring somebody in based on these quite basic adverts that we had? So I was convinced to do this. I was a bit reluctant, but we started one of our job adverts recently with, why did the koala get the job? Because they had all the necessary qualifications. And it's horrendously cheesy. But we hired three people in Christchurch literally in the space of 3 months. It was the easiest thing we've ever done. And every single person I met commented on how that one advert, when they were scrolling through Seek, just made them giggle. A couple of other things that we did as well. My colleagues looked at me like I was wasting time, but we created a YouTube channel. We've got things like our Christmas events on there, just little bits of footage here and there. Again, takes a bit of time, but now whenever we post an advert on Seek, we've got a video of us socializing, not drinking, but on whitewater rafting and stuff like that. That again, when we're in a market full of people that are all desperate, recruiters are as well to hire, we just stand out a little bit different. So there, it takes a bit of time, but if you consider the time that you spend interviewing people you wouldn't hire, if you get that one right person come through the door from doing that bit of extra work. So that's from an attraction perspective. The other thing I would say is have a really tight time frame around the interview process. We've got a saying in recruitment: time kills deals. It does. You might be thinking, where can I fit this amazing person into my firm? I need to speak to my other director, and it's taking a bit of time. But that isn't going to be what the accountant's thinking. Why have I not heard back yet? What's going on? They said they really liked me, and it plants that seed of doubt. So either setting clear sort of expectations in the interview process of a timeline, or just being much quicker would be another thing I would say. And I would say this: I'm a recruiter, but use a good recruiter, somebody who comes out, understands your business, knows what makes you different, so that when they're talking to good accountants, they can sell your business for you. They're essentially doing the work for you, and can bring those people to you. It's not about having 100 CVs and you wouldn't hire 99 of them. It's about having two and you want both of them. And then lastly, I've got loads of points, but lastly, probably make sure you can sell your business. So when you do finally get someone through the door, don't grill them on zero. Actually sell the business, and why you're a good place to work. I had somebody recently talk about how they came second out of seven, and when I asked, what does that mean? They said, oh, well, they took another job, but we came second. And again, it was probably that the other firm just sold themselves a little bit better. And so, yeah, just getting familiar with your benefits and really selling the business.